So it was starting to get hot out, so I knew eventually I was going to have to go ahead and get me a protective style for the summer. So I have been seeing this QVR hair, and everybody's got all these good things to say about it, and it seemed like an amazing idea because I'm somebody who live for a good crochet protective style. Now I'm looking at the prices of the hair, and I see that the hair that I wanted was like um, extremely expensive. I wanted the three tone with the blonde, the brown, the black, and it was like $700 for the bundles that I would have got for my hair. And I was like not really willing to pay that much, so I just kept looking. So April rolls around, and I finally see a two-tone type hair that I can get, and it was around $400, maybe a little less. And I was like, okay, I can do this. And telling myself, it's gonna be a good long-lasting hairstyle, and plus you can use the bundles over. Is what they're saying. It's supposed to be human hair. You can use the bundles over. It's supposed to be really like just like you buying bundles for your hair, but it's a crochet form. Okay, so I pulled the plug, bought the hair, scheduled my appointment. I got my hair done around probably the beginning of June because I wanted to wear it like through the summer, so I wouldn't have to get any blowouts or anything like that, and my hair could be protected and cute. So I get my hair done, and the hairdresser is like trying to comb through this hair. This hair was not combing through. When the influencers do it, they spray the hair with conditioner, water, and it combs straight through. It's very easy. It curls up. It's very pretty. That was not happening. She was brushing my hair with all her might, caking my hair with product, and it was not doing anything. So I said, you know what, forget it. When I get home, I got some good products that I use for my hair. I'm going to put those products on this hair, and I should be able to get it to look good or whatever. So I get home. I'm taking pictures. I'm like super excited still. Even though the hair wasn't combing out how it was supposed to, I really thought it was just her, product. So I'm like super excited. I get in my bathroom. I get all my good stuff. I put it on my hair. I'm caking my hair with product. I finally get the curls combed through to where they look pretty, like how the influencers do. Now, was it easy? Absolutely not. It was not easy. My arms was hurting, shoulders was hurting. I was combing through this hair. It was so tough. And I'm like, this is not what they be doing when they be showing us how this hair is supposed to act. I'm like, this is not acting like human hair. This is acting like steel wool. So the next morning I wake up, my hair was okay as far as I can tell. But when I went on my break, I realized like the back of my hair was so nappy. And it was like sticking together like making the dreadlock. So I thought that was pretty weird, but then I let it ride. I just moisturized my hair a little bit with a spray bottle, just finger detangled a little bit in the back. But the next day, man, this is when I really knew that it was trickery going on. Like, my hair was in full dreadlocks. So from the second day I had the hair up until I took the hair out, I had to comb dreadlocks out every single morning. Now, I paid more to get the long hair, but I ended up having to cut it short because it was just too much to brush every morning. So I had to cut it shorter so that I can detangle it easier in the morning and try to be on time for work. So now I'm flaming. I done told so many people about this hair and to get this hair, and this is before I even experienced it. I was just so happy that they were selling crochet human hair. Like, I was just telling people to get it just off that and off the influencers post that they would make. My hairdresser had planned on getting the hair. Another girl that was watching me get my hair done had planned on getting the hair. And I'm like, yeah, it's human hair and da-da-da-da. I'm telling, I have six sisters. I'm telling them to get the hair. I'm like, listen, this is what we all been waiting for. Like, this is the answer to everybody's prayer. Man, please. I told them after about 3-4 days, I said, oh no. Don't ever waste your money on this. I said they liars, scammers. They taking people money. They sending influencers the good real bundles and sending us trash. Sending us synthetic blend. I could have got this for $20-$30 at the hair store. It was terrible. So I was telling everybody, do not waste your time trying to get this hair. Do not waste your money on this hair. This hair is trash. I mean, I then began to post on the influencers pages. I started getting blocked. And I'm like, this is why I don't see any negative comments, because they block when you post a negative comment. So you think that it's all good reviews, not realizing that nobody is really on here giving a review. They're just on here asking questions. How is it? Let me know. Show me. Let me see what else they got. You know, it's stuff like that when you really, really pay attention. It's nobody on there giving good reviews. So I'm like, I see why there's no bad reviews, because if you post a bad review, they block you to where you can't post anymore, and nobody will see what you wrote down as a review for the product. So now I'm texting QVR Hair on that WhatsApp or whatever, basically telling them, you know, the hair is not real bundles. The hair is not human hair. The hair is knotting up every morning. It's in knots. I got to comb out knots. I'm pulling hair out, trying to comb out the knots. I got to keep cutting my hair down to cut out the knots. And I asked them for a partial refund, and basically they said no, of course. And they said that I will have a discount on my next purchase. You think I'm buying this hair again? I'm not buying this hair again. I'm not buying this hair again. But anyway, you know, you live and you learn. I learned. I'm just trying to tell other people, buy at your own risk. Even if you do want to get it and wear it for a week or whatever, just know that you're going to pay that money for that hair, and you're going to get a week's worth of wear out of it. I don't know if that will be worth the purchase for you, but just to let you know, I'm not telling nobody not to shop with them. They have other braiding hair and things like that. I do believe that it's a black-owned company. I'm not sure, but I never want to talk down on a black-owned company and try to recruit people not to support, but just buy at your own risk and beware that how they present the hair to be is not actually how the hair is. So at least you know that in advance going into it, and then you're going to say, okay, I only need it for 3-4 days. I only need it for a week at most. So I'm just going to get it, catch it on sale, and wear it. That should be fine. But listen, I thought I was going to wear it all summer, because I'll wear a hairstyle down, and I'm not paying over $400 for no hairstyle just to wear it for 2 weeks. I was going to wear that all summer. So that's where my disappointment came in. I don't do no 2-week hairstyle. So I won't be buying from them again. And that's on anybody else if they want to support.